Hi guys, this is Mukesh Kumar. I'm here to teach you how the shares are forfeited and reissued. Sometime they will be partly called up and partly paid up. So in this type of cases, students get confused. So with this illustration, with this example, it will be very clear how to write last three entries for forfeiture and reissue of shares. So let's see this small question. Now Lakshmi Limited forfeited 500 shares of 10 rupees each for non-payment of first call of rupees 3 per share. The final call of 2 rupees per share yet to be made. All forfeited shares were reissued. Pass journal entry in the following cases. What are the cases? If shares are reissued at 5 rupees, if shares are reissued at 9 rupees per share and 8 rupees called up, if shares are reissued at 8 rupees per share as fully paid up, if shares are reissued at 12 rupees per share as fully called up. So this is the question. Now here what we are going to understand first, what is the cost of each share? The cost of each share is rupees 10. And second thing is, the company did not make final call. That means company called up only 8 rupees till now. So only 8 rupees is called up by the company and total cost of the share is rupees 10. So this we have to keep it in mind. For this separate 4 cases I am going to show you, but for all these 4 cases there is a common entry. That common entry I have written first. So let's see how it is. Share capital account debit to share forfeiture account to share first call. Now what happened? This is the cancellation entry. This is comes to 7th or 9th entry as per the question. Now share capital here 500 shares are there and multiplied by total cost called up by the company, that is 8 rupees, but original cost is 10 rupees. So multiply 500 into 8. Then to share first call, what is the call scenarios? Share first call of rupees 3, non-payment is this. So call scenario is 1500. So right here 4000 and 1500, and the difference, that is the balancing figure, will become 2500 as share forfeiture account. You can write forfeited shares or share forfeiture account. I repeat, you can write this as forfeited shares or share forfeiture account. So that is 2500. This 2500 will be common for all the cases. All the cases will have this common. Now let's see the first case, when it is reissued at 5 rupees. Now this entry you need to pass. So this will be your first entry, then this is second and third. So it is reissued at 5 rupees, so bank account debit. Then to share capital 500 into 8, not 10. The student may write 10 here, 10 is not required, so write as 8 rupees only. So first write this 2 and leave the blank, then write the amount 4000 here and 2500 here. You can see there is a difference. So this again will become the balancing figure. Share forfeiture will become the balancing figure. So fill this gap. So write correct entry, bank account debit, share forfeiture account debit to share capital. So bank account 2500, share forfeiture 1500, share capital 4000. You can write the narration being 500 shares forfeited and reissued at 5 rupees. Now how to write capital reserve entry? As you can refer in the last questions, you must have learned how to write this, but this is once again, this is a recall. The entry is share forfeiture account debit to capital reserve. How it comes? Now here 1000 I have written, that is the 2500 is this common and 1500 is this. So the minus 2500 minus 1500 will be equal to 1000. So this is what is the first case. So now let's see the second case. issue at 9 rupees per share, 8 rupees called up. So again you see in the second case, the first entry remains same. Share capital to share forfeiture to share first call, amount, everything is same. And in the second case, second entry will be bank account debit. Now bank, why I have debited with 9 rupees? Because here 9 rupees is the reissue price. So 500 into 9. And share capital, how much your share capital is? 500 into 8. So 4500. Here share forfeiture doesn't come. So here debit is more, credit is less. So the balancing figure becomes security premium. The balancing figure becomes security premium. So I repeat, bank account debit, share capital account debit to security premium 500 rupees. Then share forfeiture entry, how to write? The gain to be transferred to capital reserve. For that, this is the third entry. Now what is our common amount of forfeiture? That is 2500 from here. So, and in the second year in second entry there is no forfeiture here, so I cannot minus anything. So this will become 2500 minus 0, because in this there is no share forfeiture but premium is there. So you can write share forfeiture account debit to capital reserve 2500 minus 0 equals to 2500. So this is the second case. I just repeat, bank account debit, share capital account debit to security premium 4000, this is 4500, 4000 and 500, and share forfeiture to capital reserve 2500. This is the second case. Coming to third case, you can see the question, reissued at 8 rupees per share as fully paid up. Fully paid up means full amount, full 10 rupees. Now this entry, the first entry will be common. Again for the second entry, bank account debit, that is 500 into 8 rupees, and share capital, here you have to concentrate, share capital 500 into 10, now it became not 8, 500 into 10, so this goes to 5000, and the difference is taken as share forfeiture, that is 1000 rupees. So bank account debit, share forfeiture account debit to share capital, this is the journal entry. Now coming to the second entry, again here for the gain, the entry will be same, share forfeiture account debit to capital reserve. Now here from the common entry 2500 I have taken as the amount of share forfeiture, and in this entry share forfeiture is 1000 as balancing figure, so I minus this, so you get 1500 as capital gain which is transferred to capital reserve. So this is third case. Now coming to fourth case, reissue at rupees 12 per share as fully called up. Fully called up means the company called up full 10 rupees as the price of the share. Now here again the previous entry will be same, but this entry will change. Now bank account debit 500 into 12, share capital 500 into 10, then here again debit is more than the credit, so the difference will be taken as security premium reserve as 1000 rupees. This is the balancing figure. So bank account debit 6000, share capital account 5000, security premium 1000. This is the entry. Then the last entry will be written again for transferring the gain on reissue, share forfeiture account debit to capital reserve. Now here again there is zero balance of share forfeiture, so 2500 minus 0 will give you 2500 only. I hope you understood the question very well. If there is any doubt, you can write to my comment box. Please share, like and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much. We'll meet again.